Have you ever been in a season where you're praying, doing all the right things, waiting patiently, and yet nothing? It feels like your prayers are hitting a ceiling, and the answers are just not coming. If that's you, Psalm 4 speaks directly into that space, that frustrating, confusing silence. It's fascinating how David starts this psalm. It's not with a complaint, but with a direct request. Answer me when I call to you, my righteous God. But right after, he does something crucial. He reminds himself of God's past faithfulness before he even asks for present help. He remembers, you gave me relief when I was in distress. This is such a powerful first step for us. When the answers feel slow, remembering what God has already done anchors our faith. It keeps us from drifting into doubt. Then David shifts his focus to the pressure he's getting from people around him. He talks about those who twist the truth, who chase after empty things, and who are probably looking at him, wondering where his help is going to come from. This part of the psalm is a huge reminder that not everyone is going to understand your journey of faith, especially when you're in a season of waiting. Some people might push you to compromise your values, to panic, or to just give up altogether. But David draws a firm, clear line in the sand. He declares, know that the Lord has set apart the godly for himself. The Lord hears when I call to him. This is the truth we have to hold on to. A delay from God does not mean he is distant from you. God isn't absent just because he seems silent for a moment. He has set you apart, and he hears your call. So what do we do in the meantime? Psalm 4 gives us this incredibly practical piece of wisdom. David says, be angry and do not sin. Ponder in your own hearts, on your beds, and be silent. He acknowledges the frustration, the anger that can well up when things aren't happening. But instead of lashing out or reacting emotionally, he chooses reflection. He chooses stillness. In this context, being still becomes a profound act of trust. Your waiting can actually become a form of worship, a quiet declaration of your confidence in God. Then comes this powerful contrast. David notes that many people are asking, who will show us some good? They're looking for signs, for proof, for material blessings to be happy. But David's joy comes from a completely different source. He says to God, you have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound. This is what mature faith looks like. It's a joy that isn't tied to our circumstances, a happiness that doesn't rise and fall with our bank account or our latest success. It's a deep internal joy that comes from God alone. The psalm ends with one of the most peaceful and reassuring verses in all of Scripture. David says, in peace I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Think about that for a second. Nothing has actually changed in his situation. The external problems are still there. The answers he was looking for haven't arrived yet, but David chooses to rest anyway. He finds peace not in the resolution, but in the rescuer. Psalm 4 teaches us a profound lesson. Rest is an act of faith. When you can lie down and sleep in the middle of your storm, when you choose peace while you're still waiting for the answer, you are making one of the loudest declarations of faith you can make. You're saying, God, I trust you. I know you are in control. Even when I can't see the full picture, even when your timing is a mystery to me. So tonight, if you're waiting, remember this. Find your rest not in the answers, but in the one who holds them. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.